Alright, the challenge is simple. Minecraft, but it's one biome. For this first video, I decided to go with an ice spikes biome. A cold, barren wasteland where the only life that exists is rabbits, oddly enough. Oh, and also the undead. The map of our general area looks like this. The first thing I did when spawning into this biome was search for the quickest way underground. And for the sake of making this quick, the exact thing we were looking for was in this cave. Or, I was actually quicker in this cave, but this cave was where I found it first. It took a long time, but what inside was this. A godsend. A big, beautiful, and rather confusing mineshaft. It's like there was two put in one. But this was the only way I could get wood, since none existed on the surface. I stripped away the log supports and wooden beams anywhere I could find and looted all the minecart chests, and then took it all back to spawn. This is where I made myself a little house in one of the giant ice spikes around. Made a pen for the animals I found, and that chicken only exists because a baby zombie actually spawned while riding it in the mine shaft, which I then had to carry all the way here. And then I made myself a little mine. With the materials from the mine, I built this portal area, and that pretty much concludes everything from the lost footage. So, gameplay time. Or rather, me talking over actual gameplay clips. I don't want to make this video longer than needed, especially when half the thing is just in the Nether, so most of it's just going to be voiceover. So the first thing I did was go back into the mine shaft in the hopes of getting some coal to smelt down some of the ore I've gathered to make some actual gear.
Sounds like a restaurant name.
We can make a restaurant named Frickin' Chicken.
Frickin' chicken.
Frickin' Chicken.
You know what we sell?
Frickin' Chicken.
Burgers.
That's the...
How does underground spawning work or generation work in single biome?
Pretty much the same, except
Just
this is all the caves look like. There's no like lush caves, I don't think, because that counts as a biome. I also managed to get my first ender pearl. Okay, and totally willingly go back to spawn. Ow. But while here, I smelt down some of the ore and craft a spyglass, some gear, and finally head off into the Nether. That was quick. This is perfect. This is nice. We have a new kind of wood. Not one that could be used as fuel, but one that could be used for most kinds of crafting recipes. I'm sad that I don't know how to make the Nether one biome as well, but it makes things generally nicer. Now that we're here, we have two things to do. One, find a fortress and blaze rods, and two, trade for pearls. Luckily, we have Journey Map to help us find a fortress easier. That is a Nether fortress, though. And the trading just speeds up the process as opposed to farming. Do I have to give it to you? I have to give it to you. I make my way over to that fortress I spotted on the map. Ha! And try to look around quickly while searching for a blaze spawner. Alright, well, speaking of one. Alright, that was quicker than expected. 10. Alright, now that we have 10 rods, I feel comfortable enough to start the long trading journey. The nether gold ore around the area helps me not to go back and forth between the overworld and nether, and makes trading go by at least a little faster between the piglins. And eventually, after some time and coaxing, if you don't give me ender pearls, I'm gonna slay you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you right now if you don't give me an ender pearl. And a small fight. We get the pearls we need. Now all we need to do is make the Eyes of Ender, a boat, our main weapon, and head out to wherever the eyes guide us. It broke. finally, we're here, at the cave that is suspected to be the closest to the dungeon. To make it to the ground safely, I used the boat that I brought to go down. What? So, apparently, I fell from just the perfect height so that the boat would break on impact instead of land. Great! So now I have to run all the way back to that cave and get down with a different option. Water. Great. Now we're on the lookout for any sort of thing that looks like a stronghold or a dungeon or something. That. So now we have it. The stronghold. Now all we have to do is navigate its winding corridors, avoiding zombies and creepers while trying to search for the room we need, and it's here. Great. Well, it's time to prepare a little bit, set a spawn point in case something goes wrong, finish the end portal, and get ready to, well, go in. But then realized that I forgot to grab more water, so I quickly scoured the cave for more, put it back in my bucket, and then come back to start the fight. That would have been bad. Alright, so we're starting inside the island. That's good. I like that. It's a good start.
Safety.
Pretty much.
Andrew, how long has it been since you did a normal dragon fight?
What do you mean since I've done a normal dragon fight?
That's a genuine question. How long has it been?
Long enough for me to forget the trajectory of a normal arrow. I did not mean to hit them! It's weird. I thought the challenge would be more interesting than it was. Maybe I just rushed it too much and didn't take my time, but here I am. Fighting the dragon legit for first time in a couple of years, after only a couple hours of playing this. So now I ask you, viewer who actually cared to watch thus far, to please tell me what I can do to make this more interesting. Like, build a big base, or fight this thing and try and find this. Leave what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, where I'll be checking out what this world would have looked like if it was normal, not a winter hellscape. And I'll definitely be checking out for those suggestions for future videos like this. So, thank you, and have a good time.
Quote unquote should be. And where are your beds for the speedrun?
I don't do that.
I've worked this into a long time. Should have brought beds.
I'm just not gonna waste my shots. Also, it's not been terribly long. It's probably been a very long time since I've done this, but it's not like it's something you can forget. No! You stink! Stop it! Come on! Hit them! Cool. I think this might be a 4 phase. Yeah, this is a 4 phase. phase. Just run out of arrows. God damn it. I think they're like eating their own projectiles? Yeah, I probably would have just killed them in the air at this point. Ran out of arrows. Oh. Come on. There we go, finally. 3 more hits.